up to everybody? How are you guys doing? I am doing so great, and I'm gonna say it, welcome back to Kat's World. I'm sure this video is gonna bring in a lot of new people. So my name is Katleho, Kat for short. I go to the University of Pretoria and I'll be doing my second year studying informatics, the business degree and an IT degree all in one. If you hear sounds, it's because my window's open and my room is quite close to like a busy road, kind of a busy road, so you kind of hear cars passing by. But this is a video UP freshers quarantine advice, okay? Like I do not feel qualified to do this per se, because really I feel like I don't know, I'm still figuring it out. And someone has asked me, can you make a video about it? And I was like, I don't think so, because I don't know what I could offer you. I don't just want to make a video of speaking and I don't know what to offer you, but I have thought about it and I think I have a lot to offer you. Okay, so let's get into it. Tip number one. I've been saying it since day one. I went to university for all the free stuff. I remember I used to like go to the piazza. I don't know if you'll probably be able to see it at some point, and there are always tables of people marketing and giving out free stuff, and I'll always be there for the free stuff. But as a student, I want you to acknowledge that you have so many benefits, and the app I want to put you on is Varsity Vibe. And I know you're gonna say, but it's not free. But I get it for free, baby, because Standard Bank came to campus and they said if you get a student achiever card, you can get Varsity Vibe for free. So I thought, why not? I want the Varsity Vibe. I'm not really gonna use my Standard Bank card because I'm not a strong supporter of Standard Bank. Yeah, I've just seen my family have bad experiences with Standard Bank, so I don't think I'd be a strong advocate for it. But I'm gonna show here like a little bit of like Varsity Vibe and all things. You can get amazing discounts. You can get discounts for food, drinks, for books, like a lot of things. I use it all the time, but I also forget. At the Fix, I get what, 20% off. If you go to Tiger's Milk, it's a nice restaurant, you get 30% off. If you go to Take a Lot and you buy your textbooks there, you get, I think, 18% off. So I think you should really try it out. It's an amazing thing for students. And the thing is, after that, if you're no longer a student, you don't get the opportunity to use it. So use it as fast as you can and get as much as you can. Like even Superbalist, guys, you can get discounts on discounts. Yesterday I got Mr. D food with 50 Rand off, like if you get anything over 100 Rand. So I basically paid like 60 Rand for food with 100 up, you know. Okay, the number two thing is regarding textbooks. I know I've seen a lot of these videos about, freshman advice and stuff like that. I know they will probably tell you don't buy textbooks before you go to class, and that's a good advice, because I'm telling you from my experience. I had 19 modules for the entire year. Okay, of those 19 modules, I'm not even counting UPO. If I count UPO, then it's 20. But you don't need a textbook for that or anything really. But in those 19 modules, I only bought like 5 textbooks. Only 5 textbooks that I bought. Some of them were given to us on campus. I didn't have to pay for it, but the rest, just 5 textbooks, and then the rest you just use slides to like for an exam or test. So it is amazing. I know there's a module I had to buy a textbook and I didn't buy it. And I oh my goodness, now I think about it, I probably would have done so much better if I actually had a textbook in that module, because for me to access the textbook I had to use the library, and with the library only one person can access the textbook at a time, which is, if you use the online library, which you should use, it's a good resource. So yeah, if you're gonna buy textbooks, always buy them secondhand. There's a shop that I highly recommend. It's owned by a girl I used to go to school with. I cannot remember the name of the store, but it's like if you go into like the little complex where Coco's Internet Cafe, there's a bookstore there where they sell secondhand textbooks and you get really good prices for your books, or use Varsity Vibe to get the discounts for like new textbooks. Okay, the other thing, I didn't write a list about this, so it's coming out of my head, you know. The other thing I want to mention is get yourself a mentor. I used to look at Freshers Advice on Twitter, and that's where I learned about the mentorship program that is available. It's called Stars Mentorship. It is a great thing. What they do is you put in what degree you're in, what faculty, and then I don't know if they ask you if you want a preference for like female or male. I'm not sure, but with that, considering a number of people who apply to be a mentor, they will either team you up with someone who is doing the same degree as you are, but who's just older. I mean, not older, but like in upper years, or they'll pair you up with someone in your faculty. So that's really gonna help. So many things running in my mind. I had a mentor who studied exactly what I studied, and I was so thankful. She was amazing, guys. I was happy because firstly she was a girl. She was of my race, so we could speak the same language. And she was just so nice. I remember there's so many times when okay, not many times, because I don't know how to deal with the mentor, so I don't know how to approach her sometimes. But it's like, I remember I wanted to drop a module and I didn't know like who to speak to, because they're like, you have to give a form to someone like a head of your faculty, and I didn't know who the head of my faculty was, because there's so many people. They're like head of admin, something like that. I was like, I don't know who the hell that is. And she went and she found out who that is for me, and she helped me throughout the entire process. Even still this year, guys, when I was registering, I had some problems, and she has still helped me with that stuff. So it is the best thing I have ever done, is get a mentor. And if not even a mentor, then just sometimes you have like teaching assistants in your module, and like maybe they'll do tutorials. I remember there was this specific module we had like 2 teaching assistants, and then I remember I was struggling so much, not necessarily with this module, but like with varsity in general. And he used to send us emails and be like, yeah guys, you know, if you have anything you want to ask me, just send me an email and I'll respond. So I did that. I sent him an email. I was like, dude, I am struggling. I don't know, how the hell did you do this? Because he's in the same degree. He graduated. And I was like, how the hell did you do this? And he just gave me tips. And then I was like, okay. It was nice to hear from someone who's older, someone who's been there, you know. It's really nice to do that. And then the other thing, oh my goodness, this is a huge advice, like the big tip, and this is specifically for quarantine. Now let me tell you, when we started with this quarantine thing, I was doing okay, but I have only been to like 1 lecture live probably like throughout the entire time, and then I would go to tutorials that are live sometimes, but all the other classes I would watch recordings of. And people kept telling me you should watch it live because then you can ask questions. And I used to think to myself, you know what, even if I'm watching it live and I ask questions, sometimes the lecture is just rushing, and they don't even like answer your question like properly. But with the online thing, they do answer the questions. And if I ever had a question, I would just go to Google personally. So I don't think I would go to live classes this year, but there needs to be a change. But the point of this is, you at some point when you're doing live classes, you're just going to feel demotivated and probably get off track at some point, which is predictable. Whether it's online or not online, it happens. And I need you to understand this. In order to achieve anything in life, Motivation will not get you where you want to be. Discipline is what will get you where you want to be. Motivation starts the process and discipline ends it, okay? So you gotta create a system that makes sure that you, every day you wake up, you do your work, okay? Create a system that is for you, that is aimed at making you do the work without even you having to think about it. Like, create a habit. So for instance, which also it's also going to lead to another tip. I use Notion for my organization. So Notion is an amazing app. You can use it on your laptop and on your phone. I use it on both. It's fantastic on my laptop. Let me actually show you guys, since my laptop is on. It's kind of a complicated program, because it offers so much. It's so powerful. You kind of get intimidated of like, okay, what am I gonna do, you know? I don't know where to start. And I felt that way. But a lot of the influencers that I follow on YouTube already have videos where they're paid by Notion to help you set up a system, okay? So I will show you. But anyway, I remember I was doing so badly, guys. There was this particular module I was failing. Not just one module. I was doing I don't even know how I was doing so badly, because I was doing the work every day. And I remember I saw this video. I cannot for the life of me remember this guy's name, but if you ever see a video in your suggestions and it's an Indian guy, and one of his videos is about how he didn't get into Harvard again. If you see that video, go to his channel. He has a video about what to do when you're failing, how to pick up your grades like that. Guys, I watched that video, and his advice is like so spot on. It's like it's designed for people who are currently failing, like you're not doing well. And the thing he says is, you got to approach your work. Obviously at that point, it's probably because you're not putting enough work. So to get you started, you should have work for at least 8 hours in a day, because there's 24 hours in a day. Work for 8 hours, play for 8 hours, and sleep for 8 hours, okay? I said 8, right? I think I said 8. Yes, for 8 hours. And that in total makes 24. I remember I even spoke to a faculty advisor, and they were like, do that. And I was like, I don't understand this advice, okay? At the end of the day, I do get work done, but it's not enough. You need to put in more time. But to get you started, if you're really doing badly and you need a place like to start, just start by putting in the 8 hours, okay? You're gonna need that. Okay, let me show you Notion. Okay. This, oh, I have my thingy on, my ring light on, so I'm not really gonna show. But I don't know if I'll be able to screen record, then I'll put in a clip. You can do so much with this. I put in my weekly agenda, which I put in usually on a Friday. I would put in the stuff already for the next week. So that immediately when I sit down the next week, I don't have to think what I have to do. I just get started, because motivation does not get you anywhere. It's discipline that does, babies, okay? So you gotta follow this. You gotta use Notion. Watch a YouTuber show you how to create a nice thing, and then it's gonna work for you. Also, if you're struggling, another tip, speak to a faculty advisor. I personally don't think I have had productive sessions with faculty student advisors, but I think they can help you. I remember, as I said, the faculty student advisor told me 8 hours, but it just was not enough, and it was making me freak out even more, because 8 hours is just not enough, guys. I had my second semester, I had 10 modules, and it was extremely hectic. And I remember she would be like, okay, you go to lectures for like what, 3 hours, and then the rest of the day is like studying. I can't remember what she said, and I was like, what? Like, when I used to go to campus, guys, I used to have like what, 5 classes a day. That amounts to like around 6 hours. If I just round it up to saying each class is an hour, then it's like 6 hours of class. That means basically I have how many hours? 6, 7, 8, 2 hours left to do all my school stuff, because they told me, you know, if you don't use 8 hours to do all your school stuff, then you're gonna start taking time out from all the other things. You're gonna do that. You're not gonna have a social life at some point, which I don't recommend. But hey, if you're failing, you gotta you know, put your priorities straight. And I remember I couldn't believe it. I remember I was so miserable, like especially first semester. Like there's so many times, if you could see in my journal, I would put in so many times, I feel lost, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know why I'm studying this, and truthfully I don't know what else I would study if I wasn't studying this, because I feel like this degree is for me. Yeah, I feel like it is for me. It is everything I've ever wanted in a degree, compacted into one thing. So it was just a matter of motivation. And guys, you're gonna fall on some hard times. You gotta wake up every day and choose to be happy, because university is not a system designed to make you happy. It's a system designed to just get you into the world, into the stressful working world, where you'll be able to cope because you're used to how hectic it is in university. Guys, if you look at my sister, like the hours she works, it's intense. It shows exactly why in university you have so much work to do, because in the working world it's going to be exactly like that. You're going to be putting in hours like I'm not even joking. So you gotta put your heart in it. What else did I want to say? Making friends. Unfortunately, because you're in quarantine, you're not really gonna make friends, but what I do recommend is, if you probably put in your story people going to your university, then link up with those people, connect with those people, you know. But be careful. People go to university for their own reasons, guys. People go there with bad intentions, good intentions, no intentions. So you gotta know who you acquaint yourself with, and if it doesn't work, move on, guys. Do not dwell on friendships that do not work, because there's a reason why. If you just look at the universe as everything is happening for you and not to you, then you will be so much happier and so much more understanding. Okay, when your parents yell at you, later on you're understanding. Okay, you're just a kid. Okay, they had to yell at you, they had to do that. It's exactly the same with the universe. Yeah, certain things had to happen, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to make friends, just, I don't know, DM some people, connect. I remember there was one time when I met my friend. I was just walking on campus. I didn't know this person. She just came and started walking with me, and I thought she was gonna ask me where something is, and she's like, no, I just want to be friends. I said, oh cool. Then we sat in the grass, dude. We had an amazing chat. We became friends instantly. It was amazing. You can make friendships really easily on campus, but also like in university in general, because everyone is headed towards the same goal. Oh, if you want to work, if you want to get a job, which I do not recommend because it's already stressful your first year, but if you want to get a job, I recommend you get on-campus jobs, or what you can do is sign up to career services, and they send you amazing opportunities for jobs that you can have anywhere. Like, you know, it's a really amazing society. I don't know, is it? No, I don't think it's a society. You just put your email in, and then they just send you work opportunities. But I don't know how to do it online because I signed up on campus. So just find out, search about it. So remember, search career services, search STARS mentorship if you want a mentor. If you don't, it's cool. I can always answer your questions. But please, before you ask a question, please check if someone else has asked it before. I do not like to answer questions that I've already answered before. It is not, the word is not anti-productive. The word is, I cannot remember. What is the opposite of productive? I can't remember. I really cannot remember. I do not study English, guys. But anyway, I think that's it now. My new piercing, by the way, if you've been following this page, and I spoke about getting my new piercing. That's it. Thank you for watching. I hope this advice helps you, and I hope you spread it to your other friends so they get to see that university is gonna be tough, but you can handle it, because this girl is going to her second year even though she was hitting it the entire time. So you can definitely do it. Yeah, anyway, Kat is signing out. Goodbye.